Another weight loss surgery and a wedding bombshell. Spoilers from 1000 Pound Sisters Season 8 Episode 2. Season 8, Episode 2 of 1000 Pound Sisters delivers some of the show's most emotional moments yet. From Brittany Combs' life-changing news to Tammy Slaton's jaw-dropping reunion and a wedding bombshell that could change Amy Slaton's relationship with her family forever. Not today. Satan is a solid hour of reality TV for fans. 1000 Pound Sisters Season 8 Episode 2 Recap. Brittany takes a major step with weight loss surgery. Chris and his wife Brittany Combs get big news from Drive. After giving up soda cold turkey, Brittany is able to get her diabetes in check and bring her A1C levels down to below 10. How in the world could I deny you the opportunity to have surgery? The good doctor tells Brittany Smith about her weight loss surgery. Later in the episode, Brittany, her grandson Iris, and Chris head to the hospital for the big day. Iris and his sister are two of the main reasons she wanted to have weight loss surgery in the first place. Worried she wouldn't wake back up, Chris sat in the waiting room while Dr. Smith completed his work. After a tense few hours, he gets the news that the surgery is complete and there were no complications. Tammy's big reveal to her mom as Tammy tells cameras, it has been some time since she has seen the family matriarch, Darlene Slaton. So she sets up a meeting to show her the progress she has made since having skin removal surgery. "My God, Tammy, you've lost some weight," Mama Slaton exclaims, delighted. "We're gonna have to start calling you Tubby and call you Skinny Minnie." Ecstatic about Tammy's weight loss. Darlene said she can't ever remember Tammy being the size she is today. Amy and Tammy face the tension in their first confessional. Tensions are high between Amy and the rest of the family right now. But that's especially the case for Amy and Tammy. A quick family trip to an escape room seems to lessen some of that tension in this episode. And for the first time this season, the dynamic duo sits down to do their first confessional together in a long time. Ready to move on, Amy tells producers that her family doesn't talk about their feelings. "We don't communicate, we just move on." Quite plainly, Tammy agrees. Amy drops a bombshell. Her maid of honor isn't Tammy at the conclusion of 1000 Pound Sisters Season 8 Episode 2. Amy visits a local flower shop with her best friend, Lily Davis. The two shop around and mock up a bouquet for Amy's pending nuptials when she drops a bomb on her closest friend and confidant. She tearfully accepts the offer, knowing the tension between Amy and Tammy remains. "Will you be my maid of honor?" Amy asks. Sisters star Tammy Slaton's wild journey to fame 6 years after Tammy Slaton made her debut on 1000 Pound Sisters alongside Amy Slaton. She's lost more than 500 pounds and gained a dedicated following. Inside 1000 Pound. From a young age, Tammy Slaton had a unique slant on what she wanted to be when she grew up. As a new season kicks off, relive her journey. Because despite their humble beginnings, the 39-year-old knew that she and sister Amy Slaton had what it took to fulfill their dreams. At 3 or 4 years old, I was telling Amy that me and her were going to be different. Tammy recounted on a June episode of Izelle Film Company's Creative Chaos podcast. "We were going to be the ones to make it on TV, make a name for ourselves." Raised in Kentucky by their mom Darlene alongside siblings Chris, Misty and Amanda, "We grew up very poor," Amy, 38, said on the premiere episode of their TLC show 1000 Pound Sisters back in 2020. "But if we didn't have fast food, the church would give us food. There was 5 kids, so our mom worked 3 jobs. We grew up with fast food mostly. We didn't really get much love and affection growing up. It was actually quite the opposite. We got told we were stupid, we were lazy. However, the sisters had a close relationship with their grandmother, who passed away when Amy was 10 and Tammy was 11. My grandma was so important to me. She made me feel like I was no different from anybody else, Tammy shared on the episode. After my grandma died, food was the only enjoyment we had. But as their weight crept up, Tammy and Amy experienced bullying and a slew of medical issues. I've been overweight all my life, Tammy added. Kids in school were very mean. They would push me, call me names. By 20 years old, I weighed about 500 pounds. It was right after a health scare in 2014 that she decided to start vlogging with Amy. I had just got out of the hospital, Tammy recalled to People in 2023. I found out I had a blood clot in my right lung, and I was bored. I was just sitting there watching YouTube videos. I was like, why not? We're funny, whatever. Why can't we do it too? So, I pitched the idea to her, and here we are. Their journey to the small screen began when their videos caught the attention of execs. At first, they wanted a big YouTuber weight loss show, Amy told the magazine, and then they'd seen us and they were like, no, these two need their own show. 1,000 Pound Sisters premiered on January 1, 2020. And for the past 7 seasons, Tammy, Amy and their siblings have all undergone dramatic weight loss transformations. At her heaviest, Tammy told People, she was 725 pounds. But after attending a rehabilitation center, making changes to her lifestyle and undergoing bariatric surgery in 2022, she's lost more than 500 pounds. By us putting our stories out there, we're helping others, Tammy, who also allowed fans in on her 2025 skin removal surgery, continued. We're helping others to see that they can lose weight too. They're not alone. They thank us for putting our story out there. It's kind of comforting knowing we're putting smiles on other people's faces. In addition to documenting the Slaytons' weight loss journeys, the show has given an honest look at the family's ups and downs. However, Tammy doesn't regret having these moments captured, even her heated arguments with Amy and her other siblings. I wouldn't change any of it, she said on Creative Chaos. Even the fighting with my siblings, that's how we grew. Fighting with the family, I don't want to anymore. That's made me a different person. I'm too old for it. But, as it turns out, you never outgrow sibling squabbles, with a teaser of the show's 8th season, premiere on Jan. It feels like we're drifting apart, Tammy admitted of her bond with Amy in one confessional interview. 6. Detailing the sisters' ongoing struggles. She used to be my best friend. And now, I can't handle her toxic ass no more, Amy cried in one sneak peek about former bestie Tammy. I'm done. Hence Amy not having her sister as maid of honor when she exchanged vows with Brian Lavorne in October.